Geek's Guide
to Gear. I don't know anything about them.
Which is why she's gonna tell you all about them.
This knife is nice because there's wood. This is a rainbow knife. This one you can do this with. So that's a neat feature. How neat is that?
That's pretty neat.
So neat. What do you have to say about these knives?
I don't think I have anything to say. I think you pretty much covered it all.
Yeah.
It's very informative. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode
We're
of
geeks
Guide
and I
to
know
Gear.
things about
Yeah, so thanks for coming. We appreciate it. That was knives. We'll start with this one actually because this one is super cool. Knives are, I mean, I'm a guy, we like pointy stuff, right? So things that are sharp that you can hurt, that are sharp that you can hurt yourself with is kind of what we do. So this is the knife that I actually carry every day. This is the one that I've got in my pocket right now. But this is made by a company called Elk Ridge. Actually, Atlanta Cutlery is the company Atlanta Cutlery, isn't that nice? That owns,
so nice.
that owns Elk Ridge. But Elk Ridge, this is a $15 knife in our store right now. And it's a great spring-assisted blade. So you have very little effort.
It's spring-assisted. I didn't know that.
Spring-assisted.
I just literally like pried it. I would have been so much more about that.
You have to use very little effort to open your knife. It is 440 stainless steel. It holds really great edge retention. So with the knife, again, this is my version of it. And even in months of using it, it has aged fairly well. And it still is holding edge rather well. I've sharpened this knife probably 15 or 20 times.
For me, my knives really have to hold their edge.
They do. Because having a blade that doesn't hold an edge
forget about it.
stinks really bad. Having dull knives
I'm
is
over
stupid.
it.
Yeah. Overall, for $15 for a folder, anybody that's bought folding knives before.
It's spring assisted.
It is spring assisted. This is the only manufactured knife that we carry right now. We have a bunch more coming in, actually. We'll talk about those later in probably a future episode of Geek's Guide to Gear. And JoEllen is going to describe all of the new stuff we're getting in perfectly.
Yeah.
I know she will.
I'll study up
So,
for that one.
The other two that are here, we're going to start with this one. These are all my handmade custom knives. Now, I don't want anyone to think that I'm doing the steel work because, number one, smithing is expensive, it's hot, it's dangerous, and it's uncomfortable. Therefore, that's basically four things I don't like. So I don't do any of the steel work. I outsource all of the steel work. So these are, I believe these are CA, let me look here. Yep, these are 3CR 13 steel. To most people, it means nothing. To the rest of us, it means this is a fairly good steel for the price range.
What would you do with that knife?
What I try to tell everybody is that I make knives that you can use that look nice and also that you can work with. So this knife itself has got that, it's got that Tonto kind of straight blade end to it, but it's got a little bit of the toe curve on it.
Right.
So
I have
with
a
this,
question.
yes.
Do your blades hold the edge well?
They do. Well, the CR holds a really good edge retention. The Damascus Steel holds phenomenal edge retention. So, but this knife right here now is retailing at $65. And this has been a custom fitted Koa handle with the oak back handle on it. It's drilled for paracord. Again, this is a knife that you could use every day if you wanted to carry on you. It's a good it's a good woods person knife. It's a good utilitarian knife, and it also does look, I think, really nice.
Could you gut a deer with it?
Yeah, you totally could. This one is Damascus Steel. That's the biggest one, number one off the bat. Damascus Steel, it's a long, ridiculous process of how they make it. If you want to Google Damascus Steel, go ahead and check it out. The way they make this steel is amazing. And these are all of my custom designs as far as the steel. So I do all the drawings. I send them to a friend of mine in Texas who does all of the steel work. And then he sends me the blanks and I do all of the fitting, all the handles, all the polishing, all the finishing. So this was my blade design that he does all of the steel work for me for. And really this knife here, you know, at $65 is a pretty great knife. Now this Damascus Blade, here's one thing I'll tell you for you, John. Hold that one and hold this one. What's the first thing you notice?
Well, the weight.
This one is considerably heavier.
It's considerably heavier, yeah.
Because the Damascus is a lot more dense. And because of that density, it's going to hold edge retention a lot better. It's going to hold a sharpened edge a lot longer. But what I do with these knives too is I have a couple of these at home with the steel on the back and the back of the steel blade being a lot thicker as well. I can hold this down on a piece of wood and I can smash on it with another piece of wood with a rock. You could split kindling with it. And again, it's one of those things where if you get a nick that comes out of it, you could throw it on a whetstone or you could throw it on a hand sharpener and you'll get back to a really sharp edge really fast. It is heavy duty. It does really feel good in your hands. And this blade comes in at $67 with the leather hunter sheath.
I like that word.
Sheath.
Sheath.
These are just two of probably 15 or 20 knives that I have
Yeah,
in
there's
the
a
case
good collection down there.
at TNO. So we've got a nice selection of Damascus, small knives, big knives, cutters, anything that you really want. But again, this is just a couple things about the knives that are for sale. I just wanted to show you guys that these are available, and we do carry a lot of art in the store that we're not talking about. If you don't come buy this knife soon, I'm gonna buy it because I really like it and I want to take it home.
It's pretty.
So that's pretty much it.
Yep.
We learned about what? Spring assisting,
And edge retention.
edge retention.
So yeah, I've learned things.
Good.
today.
And this is a
Thanks, Evan. Sheath.
sheath. Very nice.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool.
Yep. So thank you for joining us today and learning about knives along with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next review, we will see you guys later.